Hello guys, this is Miriam E, founder of TechnoVibe Academy. So today we're gonna start with some HTML full course basics for beginners. So welcome to the beginners course on HTML. First of all, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It's a foundation of every website that you have seen on the internet, and also think of HTML as the skeleton that structures the content of a web page. Whether you want to display text, image, videos on a website, HTML is the tool for the job. So in this course, I will walk you through the basics of HTML and help you build your very first web page. So let's get started. So every HTML document has a structure basics. Let me show you what I'm referring to. So we start with less than a doc type HTML. Doc type HTML basically is explaining that this is a HTML document. So in order for a document to be fully HTML, a website, from after the doc type, you go for the HTML tab. So from there, the head, let me write and then explain them. The title, and then the body, the H1. All right. So in a website contains a doc type HTML, which enable you to be able to code in HTML. It's basically telling you that the language or the document type you'll be coding in is HTML. So from HTML, inside the HTML you have the head, the body. So think of it as the human being. So the inside the body, from this thing, neck coming down, we term that as the main page of the website. So that's where most of the vital organs are. All this thing, most explanation of the system, they are all on the body. So inside the head, what's in the head is like it cannot be seen in a website. Head basically it contains the title of the website, links where the website links, and others where it linked to a CSS file or more. So anything that's inside the head will not be displayed on the website. You will not see it physically, but if you like look at the code of the website, you will know what is inside the head, but physically you will not be able to see it. But anything that is written inside the body will physically appear on the web page. So let's go. So for the tutorial, we will make the title my first website. So inside the body, H1, a heading. Heading 1, this is the biggest size of text heading in HTML. Is basically the title. Most people use it as title in their website. So if we run this how it will look like. You see, welcome to my web page. So basically the thing that was written inside the body was the only thing that appeared. So but what we wrote inside the head is inside there somewhere, down there inside, but you cannot see it physically. It's inside. So let's go and let's continue with our code. So okay, let's go with the headings. So basically we have H1, H2, we have H3 as well. H4, mistake. Yes, H5, H6. So now let me run this code and you tell me the things that you observe from it. Now, judging from what you are seeing, these headings, the more the number is getting higher, the smaller the writing becomes. I hope you understand what I'm referring. Then cool. So let's move on. So now we are going to formatting text. You know, if you use Microsoft Word or Google Docs, you know, you can you can select, highlight a text, and then you make it bold, italize, or you can underline it. Let me tell you something, in HTML is also possible. So for now, let's focus on this H1 and let's make it bold. To make that happen, you just have to do this. You have to put the writing between the B tag. So once you save that, you see the writing is bold. Now let's try it on all these other ones. Go ahead and add B to all of them. B tag, copy paste, copy paste. Alright, and now let's see how it look like. You see, our writings became bold, much more bold. So let's move to the italic. How to italize a text in HTML. It's simple. For bold is B. Now for italize, you put I instead of B. And for underlining text, you put U instead of B. So that's how it works. Simply, just like in this one, in Word and Doc, you just touch Control B to make it bold. Well, for here, just B and put the text inside. Cool. So we move to the next phase, which is about adding links and images to the web page. So when it comes to adding images, what you should do first is add an anchor key. So let's say, so this is how you add a link, an anchor, a href. So where you see the href, that's where you type the website's link. And now if you put a text here, and we save it and go to our website, then you see hello world will be printed out, but this time it's linked to a web page where google.com. So if you click this, it will take you to google.com's directly. You see, that's how links work. You put the text in the middle of anchor key and href to the website, to the location you want it to go. So when it comes to images, you just put img and then the source. When it comes to source, let's start, and first I'll go to my files, copy one image, my childhood image. So I copied it, then paste it here. So wallpaper.jp. Now that's the source of the image. So after writing the image key image tab, now I can go and put the source as wallpaper.jp, and it is this one. It's not that much important. And now if I save it and go to my website, then boom, my handsome little face. That's how you insert an image to a website. So I hope you guys are following what I'm teaching. Hope everything is going smoothly. Now we have to head to creating tables. Well, now let's start by creating a table. So to create a table in a website, first you start by writing table, both opening and closing, and then inside the table you add a tr tag. So tr basically is just like maybe column, yeah, and then th row name row 1, th let's put that one as h. So if we save this, let's see how it look like. Wait, it didn't. You see down here is our table. Wait, let's remove this image because it's kind of being amusing. Well, I hope you all know how to put image. So let's proceed with the table part. You see, currently we just have a name and age. So let's proceed and add more details. Another tr, then td John, okay, and another one, let's say his age is 25. Now let's add more. Let's say Jane, and her age will be 30. Now let's save this code and see how it look like. Now you see how our table appear to be. So name and age, the first row, are the headings of the table. So followed by John with age 25, Jane age 30. So this is how you create a table in HTML in a website. So let's proceed to the next phase, which is about forms and import. Wow, favorite part. So let's break the paper here, called break, put a breaking point, and start how to make forms. So to create form, basically almost everything in HTML, the name is started with this name. So form, action. What will be the action of this form? Well, it's for submitting. So you just put button type submit. No, I don't mean button type. You undo that. Submit. So now we are inside the form. So what do we need to put inside this form? So first let's start by labeling the type of the form. So let's say for name, and put here name. You can come and add an input that allow the user to put information. So input type text. Now we save that and see how our simple form appears like. You see, name and a space provided for the user to enter the name. So basically this is how you do it. You can go for as much as you want. Another one for label. So in this one you put surname, then you come and add an input. You put type text box. So basically you can go for as much as you want to create a form in a website as much as you want using the input and the label forms. So wait, I forgot to mention this. So in HTML you can give IDs. So for this one you can identify things. So for example, I believe you've seen it somewhere where you went to our website and they ask for your email, and the moment you read to the input face, the box provided, your email appears suggested. So how do you do that in a website? Well, you identify it, giving it an ID of email. So if that happens and you put an input next to this label, the email's input, okay, and input type text, and then you add the ID again, the ID as email. So basically if the user comes near, click the box, his emails will be suggested for him. Well, that's how you give identification to an input or many other things. So now that we know about these simple things, I want us to go ahead and create our own very simple website that will contain almost all what we did here. So what do we do first? We create a new page. So inside that page I want us to create a simple website that will have a welcoming message, and also a message that will tell user that this is your first website, and also you write a word click, and you link that click to any website you want. So if anyone click on that writing, the person will be redirected to that website. And also I want you to import your own image to the editor you are using, and add your own image to your own website, and then you add a table, sort of simple table that we did previously, and then you add a simple form inside this. So basically I've done mine, so I don't know how yours will look like. So this is how I did mine. So all the best in your project. I wish you good luck. Well, now we came to the end of this tutorial, but before we wrap up, I want to give you practices for you to do, which means always never forget to indent your codes and use meaningful names for the IDs and class attributes. Also add comments so your fellow coders will know what you are going to. Now all the best, see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.